as they rotate closer, our backline can rotate further. Like that's creating distance so that they can't just run it down on you guys. The next thing is we need to set up a kill box or somewhere where we can like effectively dive and get picks on like Luna or Invis or just get support ults out and get out. Right? That would be a high value dive. Alright, so in this map, we're running a sort of pseudo dive comp with Venom and Psy, and then we have like a core of Magnamore, Luna, and Fizz. You're running into this pretty nasty Brawl comp with Bucky, Groot, Namor, etc. So they have a lot of strong combos and play very well front to back. And it looks like our team is looking to see initiate fights on the back line and get picks, get out. Then all the meanwhile are let's see. Wait, wrong button. Ah, our core just really needs to stay alive. So I like this positioning. Um, taking height, it's gonna be hard for them to get to you, and that's basically that's all they want, really. So from the start, let's see.
Out of sight.
The Bucky tries to like run it down to get to our supports, but has a really hard time because you guys are playing height. Good stuff. And then dive team goes in and gets pick onto Luna, snowballs and pick onto the tank. Very well done. Alright, so now keep in mind I did skip the first fight because it was pretty much just like that. And now they're going to be coming up on a lot of ults, and they are rotating, which we spotted, to contest our high ground where our supports are. So they know what they want, right? They want to be front to back and get to your supports. And they also know that they don't want you diving their backline. No, it's going to be pretty hard to dive their backline whenever they are um, in this thing. Boop, 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 boop. Here. It's their backline. It's like there. Good luck, Venom. So, one thing we need to be talking about is how do we respond to this situation, right? Well, the first thing I would say is we need to move our backline. The, so as they rotate closer, our backline can rotate further. Like that's creating distance so that they can't just run it down on you guys. The next thing is we need to set up a kill box or somewhere where we can like effectively dive and get picks on like Luna or Invis or just get support ults out and get out. Right? That would be a high value dive. Now this could all be calmed before this fight starts. Just um the next thing is we need to think about ultimates. So remember their team is playing for the Groot and War combo. Um they don't have it yet, but playing split up and creating distance is going to help. The thing that we're coming up on is Psylocke ult. Um Whale combo with Whale. These are all just different win conditions you could use to say get picks at your kill box. So, for example, alright, they're walking to height. Let's rotate back further down height. Then let's kill here using Psylocke ult. And if they support ult, let's just get out. Something like that. It could be a good plan for this fight. So let's see how it goes.
You stop them in their tracks.
Alright, so we choose to take the fight where they want it. I do like the split push, it's cool. You guys go in and try to take out Luna. Whale goes in into a Venom dive, getting a kill on Namor. But Invis has ult by now, and she peels for her whole team. Then we're playing in this like terrible, terrible choke, and our supports absolutely get run down by Bucky, Groot, etc. So this is us just kind of running into two issues. Like first, they had the support ult go out first. We could say it's unlucky, but we really kind of played into their team comp here, which was the issue. And I just want you guys to recognize like how you guys need how your comp um is built is not to brawl in a little dojo 66. It's different. Um and we just kind of took a fight first, which is good, but took it into on took the fight that they wanted. Alright, so let's skip ahead a bit. Of everyone coming back.
Farewell.
Alright, so we should just talk about ult planning a little bit. Is there a way to like clear everything? Bing, 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 bing. Alright, so what did they use? Well, they used Groodle, used Infis. So they're gonna have one support ult. What? They're gonna have one support ult, which we can bait out. So how can we bait out that support ult? Maybe Psylocke. And they're also going to have a really strong Bucky ult. How could we counter that? Well, maybe we could use Magrot and then Luna ult. Those are two options. Um, and ideally what you guys all be talking about that, the ult tracking and ult planning phases on your way back to point. So by now. Um, that's going to inform your dive. So let's talk about where to position. Um, I like how we're putting our supports up on height again. We should be looking to try to kill Luna in the back, and force her ult, then get out quickly. And we're taking height and assisting in the dive
I
is
am
really
ready
good.
to put on
You end up getting a kill
a
on
show.
Infis. If you rotate top and kill it more. So it's a good trade. You force the support ult. Now the Bucky ult's gonna come out. Use Mag to counter. Don't quite get a kill. Alright, well, a whole lot of nothing just happened. Now, our dive team recognizes that Luna has no ult, so let's go and take out Luna. Really well done.
Sayonara.
And our main team is now pushing in whenever the dive team goes in. So, it's another well done play. Your Psylocke looks like they are looking for a kill on the invis and kind of overcommit, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world, since our main team went in and got a pick of Magneto. Alright. Oh, our Magneto gets totally walled off. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Okay. So, this team cannot break walls. There's just no way about that. Something to keep in mind on Magneto might be using a bit more range. Just kind of playing out of Groot's effective range where he
Only
can
60
cut
seconds
you off from
left.
your supports. So like, hold on. Let's go back a bit. Notice how you're see, how close are you? Pretty damn close. That's how close you are. What might be nice is here, if you have that much distance. Mainly because, you know, you have time to get around the wall before they kill you. That's one example. The other thing is Groot's big fat wall only has like so much range, like there. So that's what ends up killing you. I'm kind of curious why you pushed up so far. I know you pushed up whenever your dive team went in, but just keep in mind that, yeah, if we go further than that, we are in very dangerous territory.
You cannot hurt me. Protect your king.
Vortex field. Only 60 seconds left.
hmm Okay. So it's been two fights since they used their Groot and Namor combo. Um, and if you're Old checking, you should be aware that they're going to have that soon. So something to keep in mind is like what is one way that we can, you know, deal with the Groot no More combo? Well, without ults, it would be simply to split up. So, Venom's over here, Namor, Namor's doing his thing, supports are in the back. This is fine positioning, and I would just suggest trying to keep this spacing and make sure your backline and your Namor are. I don't know why this program is making things get drawn in the wrong places, but don't be in the wrong places. Do it. I hope you guys don't all go to plan. As far as win conditions and stuff, keep in mind that they're also coming up on Invisible. We can force Invisible out using what we have. So we have Namor, we have Venom. These two can go and dive the back and try to force the portal out. Okay. Alright, it looks like our team goes up to get around walls and protect Venom, but that puts us in position to get absolutely whammed by a Groot No More combo. um, so yeah, I do think this was us not initiating a fight on our own terms again. So instead, we just kind of grouped up and took this fight on point, kind of like we did in the first one, and we got comboed by Groot and died. So yeah, I would have definitely liked to see you guys more like the flankers, Venom, and more moving off point and going for that dive, securing a kill or forcing ult, backing out, matching support ult, keeping your distance, and kind of regrouping and getting picks one by one.
There's still a chance to stop them.
So next fight.
You cannot hurt me.
Walled again. Max dead. Alright.
Out of sight. Better stop that vehicle.
Who's shooting this wall? With that, Mag had about 1, 2, 3. Mag's dead. Alright. We have no one shooting the walls. Alright, so here's another issue we should talk about is we need someone to be shooting walls that isn't just supports. And in this comp, I mean, it could be either of these two, right? For example, Psylocke can play with the team and shoot walls. She's really good at that, with all her burst damage. And then, you know, follow up on Venom dives from the team in the mid fight. But in this situation, we don't have the resources we need to assist Magneto, so he's going to drop.
Out of sight.
Protect your key.
Venom's playing main and dives to a wall. Interesting. Alright, yeah, we're playing front to back. We're playing their game. So, again, what we've been talking about is using our dive team to put pressure on their back line, like Braun's doing here. And in this situation, if we've been ult checking in the last fight, if they didn't use Invis, so that would be a good place to start. Let's go on Invis and say use Venom or Psylocke ult to force Invis ult. Um, it's gonna all happen. Let's see. Let's go back further. Let's kind of just see what could have been. 'Cause I kind of skipped to a fight that was just kind of over. Seemed like it was over before it began. Okay, so Venom goes in. See how Venom goes in. Okay. Alright, so back to what I was talking about. So yeah, we know they have that invisible. So ideally diving, right? So we scan for invis. Venom calls invis, gives a ping on where that is. Asks Psylocke or Namor, whatever, if they're set up to dive invis. Then we commit our resource, like Venom ult, so that's what we have, to getting that ult out. So you know, whenever Zalok's ready, I think they're ready. I'm not sure if that's Zalok. We say 3, 2, 1, get that, get out, and now they have one less resource. We can stabilize over here. Zalok goes back to playing Team Psylocke, so he can help break root walls and stuff. Then it's back to using the ults we have to win the fight. So, example combo, boom, boom, right? The more Luna is very strong. Something that could be good is like initiating a fight with that, or responding to the Bucky ult with Luna, and then finding a whale. Just some kind of way of going from having a disadvantage in a front to back fight to an advantage. Okay, let's go.
Farewell.
So we go on Luna. Luna has less mobility, so I definitely understand the priority. However, you go alone, and we don't get much out of it. Just a little bit of space.
You cannot hurt
That's okay.
me.
Let's just reset. Our DPS weren't exactly ready, so I'm figuring that might be part of your reasoning there. On the Venom. However, we've basically lost our opportunity to put like serious pressure on them, which was, going with Venom and Psy or Namor, whatever, and make this Invis cry to her mommy and pop out.
Psionic.
Okay, so yeah, get cleaned up. It's still winnable. I think we can pretty much do what I just mentioned in this next fight. Again, care that they're gonna have Groot and Namor combo at this point, so like that needs to be part of our thinking, right? So whenever I say as part of our thinking, I'm meaning that we need to be split up, right? Our uh, positioning example might be like, where's my pen? Clear all that. Um, Supports are back here, here, mags here. Venom and Psylocke are like, here. Oops. We're here. Um, and and we're here. Like that's the kind of split that I mean. And we can start fights like that. So then, in terms of ult usage, like I said, forcing support ult, so pick one target, like Luna, and invest one ultimate, like Psylocke, to force that out. Then use some kind of combination to win the fight, like these two, afterward. Alright, so let's see what happens. Oops. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, it looks like we got a Bucky pick, actually. That's really good. I figured maybe that was a good dive.
Better stop that.
Alright, yep, we see someone who's out of position, and Venom just immediately deletes that guy, which is great. Looks like they were chasing our Luna, which is unfortunate. Luna died there. Oh god, they're looking for a Groot. Alright, so what do you think Groot's gonna do if he walls up here and goes to your whole team? He's gonna ult you. So please split up, please split up, please split up. Um, Invis could be further back.
I am
Namor could be on an off, bit more of an off angle.
ready to put on a show.
Alright, so we force the ult with the Psylocke. Very good. Oh god, we're all stacking. So notice that we like respond with a Luna ult here, And what Luna ult tells everyone on the team is to stack up and group and stuff. So I think it might be interesting to talk about, what if we didn't use Luna
I
ult?
am
What if
ready
we
to put on a show.
disengaged
Force burst.
here? I mean, there's no real reason to pop Luna ult, um, in terms of saving a life, right? Everyone had full health, at that situation. This is a pretty good pull, so it ends up giving you guys value for that, but um, to make it work, you need to look for a whale right now and do a damage boost combo. And we're dead. Okay. So yeah, I think we just didn't recognize their win condition or theirs, and it kind of played into the fight that they want again. Um, and that's how they cleaned us up. Yeah, I think just walk it back a bit. Trying to go before the little, just kind of talk about what I wanted to see. Alright, so
I
this is
am
a really
ready
good
to put on
cycle.
a show.
And think about it, guys. We know that they exactly what they're gonna do whenever they little. They're gonna try to run you down, and they're going to try to group and more combo you with the damage boost. So when this happens, we need to disengage. Oh my gosh, why is this pen thing not working? We need to disengage. Keep creating space so that you're split up and they can't get the fight that they want. Then you go in and you use your combos to get kills, right? Um, but not during this because if you do it during this, uh, Luna ult. Oh my god, oops. Uh, if you like Luna ult in, you're all stacked up, and they're gonna have a way easier time killing you than you are killing them. Okay. I think that is about everything I want to point out for this map. Oops. Huh. A little bit of points on rotating effectively, playing positions that your comp is suited for, and trying to deny their win condition just through positioning can help a lot. The next thing would be making sure that we are using our own win condition, like for example, it's the Luna to More combo. I haven't seen you guys get a kill with it once this game. It's already been 6 or 7 minutes, so that's very important. And they've won 2 fights using their Groot no More combo. So, um, one final thing I think would be just for your um, making sure that we are using like dive and like venoms as a way to like pull resources out of their team and get kills on the back line. And we can do that by committing ultimates like this to our Venom dives. We can also, queue in our players like Namor, make sure they're set up to follow up on dives on people like Luna so that we can force support ults or get kills. Besides that, I mean, I think you guys are playing fine. And it's just a little bit of the team play stuff that if you guys sort it out, it's going to turn into a lot more wins. So, see you later.